Very good morning. I told you I was going through that wall, didn't I? You've got me all morning. In fact, you've got me all day today. So today we've got lots of digital shows for you, which is fabulous because downloads are free shipping because there's no postage because it's instant. And you can be crafting with this afternoon, which is wonderful. Tonight we are doing, I'll tell you what, it's worth tuning in tonight. So at 6 o'clock, is it me and you tonight at 6 o'clock?
It's you and Stephanie for the...
What we do? Oh yeah, we're doing Digis. Me and Stephanie at 6 on highlightcrafts.com, and then on liveshopping.vip at 7 o'clock. Stephanie is doing the show that we've just done with the clear candle gel with me. That is going to be hilarious. So make sure that you're tuning in to liveshopping.vip at 7 o'clock tonight, because that's going to be absolute carnage, I can tell already. But welcome to Live Shopping here at Highlight Crafts. We have a fabulous hour for you, brand new, well, not brand new, it's out of the archive, digital download, and it's all about Digis stamps. This is gorgeous. I just want to show you this sample. In fact, I want to show you a couple of these samples. Look how beautiful this artwork is. It looks like our Lou's come in here and she's moodled it all, and then we've made it into a Digis stamp. Isn't that? She hasn't, but that's what it looks like. Look at it with that colour wash background. Isn't it just? They're beautiful, beautiful images. So let me tell you where you can watch us and how to shop, because that's important, right? So you can watch us on YouTube. So when I'm at home, I put it on the big TV and I shop on my device of choice. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on either of our social platforms, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath that live video stream. Then we're going to send you a message that's going to land in your social media inbox. And in that message, there will be a link. To check out that basket, you're going to click on that link. You will then log into your account. That's really important because then you'll get your club benefits and then you can check out. And your club benefits include extra discount, loyalty points, and on a basket spend over £35, free postage. Now that £35 basket spend with the free postage is going to be really, really important today, because if you get to that level, so you get your basket to that where you qualify for that free postage, you're going to get a digital download worth £12.99 popped in your basket automatically for free. And this is some of the most beautiful artwork we've ever bought you, and you're getting it for free. I'm going to let you into a secret here. Every day we have a production meeting at half past 2. And this was on the table when I walked upstairs yesterday, and we decided we wanted to do a really good day of deals for you on downloads and printables and things like that. And Stephanie said, I know this product's meant to be for next week, but shall we do it free with a basket spend over £35? So once you qualify for that free shipping, you know that you've got your basket spend to that correct amount. This will automatically be dropped into your basket for you, and you won't pay a penny for it. You can buy it by itself if you want. Shop Hayes, £12.99, but we're going to give it to you for free. And if you qualify, that's the best way to say it to you. If you qualify for your free shipping today, you're going to get that added in automatically for nothing. Okay? Right, so if you want to shop with us on our website, which you can also do, highlightcrafts.com, all you need to do on there is go onto the website and click Watch Live. Once you've done that, the video will start streaming and all the items will appear down the side of your screen that are in that particular hour. You can select the ones that you wish to purchase. They'll appear in a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. And when you're ready to log in and check out, you're going to click on that little bag and that will take you through that process. And again, if you get that basket spend to the point where you get free shipping, that digital download will be popped in there for you, which is amazing. They're the most beautiful, some of the most beautiful rice papers I've ever seen. They're stunning. But as a download, you can print them on all your printables. So what we've also done for today, which I'll go through with you in a little while, is we've knocked £2.50 off every printable. So your pure print, instead of being £12.99, is now £10.49. and your premium pure print, instead of being $14.99, is now $12.49. So you've got discounts right across the board. We've also got an amazing deal on card blanks and envelopes. But first of all, I'm going to start with our digital download. Now, these are all Digis stamps. So if you've got a laser printer at home, every single one of these now can be foiled. We are working on getting you a laser printer. If you knew how many hoops we're having to jump through to get to that stage, you'd be like, oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Give us a while, okay? We've got to work through that corporate process to get to where we need to be. Right, the other thing you can do, if you think I've seen this show, I've got my printables, got my download, I need something else. If you go onto highlightcrafts.com, on the website, on the homepage, there will be a banner that says Shop Today's Deals. Click on that and it opens up every deal in every show. So you can shop ahead, which is really cool, right? Love that. Right, let me introduce you to this. This is Shop Download. It's £15. You've got a £5 saving, and look at the content that you're getting. Look at that amount of paper. Look at all this lot that you're going to get in here. There's tons of it. This is brilliant. Right, Amanda, just before as I'm going through this, can you take these images into your sketch machine? Does
when
it have
you're
to
a
be?
Digistamp, you have to do it. You have to import it through. Just a minute.
Right, let me start flicking through this while she remembers. So you're getting all your animals in here. You've got your owls with the crown on, which I think is lovely. All you need is the love of a cat. You've got to look at that beautiful little face. It looks like it's smiling, doesn't it? You've got all your animals in here, your dogs with your glasses on. Love that. This was a screen sensation screen, wasn't it? This dog. It was. I think they are, aren't they? Yeah, these are screen sensation screens, but now it's your Digistamps. I love this. Oh, that's another list thing to go on my shopping list today. Pirates only. Alice would love that on her door. So you're getting all of this content. I love the ones that look like they've been moodled inside or doodled inside. I think they're absolutely stunningly beautiful. If you love colouring in, if you just love making inky backgrounds and then you could print on top of it, then this is absolutely for you. Silhouettes in here as well, which is stunning. I'm so tired. That'd be great as a little kid's door hanger. That's the bee. Look how beautiful that design is. I mean, it's absolutely exquisite. Amanda's in, moving furniture around again.
Sorry.
She's not, she's just crafting. She makes so much noise in the background. No one said he thought the furniture removals had arrived the other day.
No.
So you've got Bumblebee, you've got your frames, you've got Happy Birthday, wishing you all the best on your special day. But then you also get that frame empty, so you can add your own. You've got your butterflies in there, you've got feathers in there, you've got skulls in there, you've got hippie chicks. All of these different pieces of artwork that you've got inside this digital download. Love that. That's great for a man's card. You've got your anchors in there, your rope in there. How fantastic is this? Shop download, it's £15 for everything that I am showing you now. Unbelievable. Look at these backgrounds. Aren't these absolutely stunning? Now, I don't know whether you've still got a print shop in your town or not. We do. You could take these down, so pop them onto a USB, take them down and ask them to print them for you on a laser printer, because these foiled would be absolutely extraordinary. So you've got all of these different designs. You've got your lacy borders. I love the pineapples. You've got those that look like illusions. They're really cool. You've got your shells, so you could make your card to match the candle that David has just made next door. You've got bubbles in there. But every single one of these is just fantastic. Look at all of this. I mean, you've got your vinyl in there. You've got your little camper vans in there. You've got Funky and Soul. I recognise a lot of these from Screen Sensation. But look at these Art Deco and Art Nouveau panels on here. They're just beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely fabulous. These, look at that mask. The detail in these is absolutely extraordinary. Yes, Amanda?
So I'm in my Art Spirit app, like you were suggesting earlier. So I've already got a folder that's got Digistamps in here. And all you need to do is actually download it onto your device that you're collecting your imagery from, and you will all know where that is. Okay?
So your computer, etc.
As long as it's Bluetoothed to your...
Right, so not on a... Can you do Bluetooth on the laptop? I don't think you can.
Some you can.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah. So I've already got my Digistamps, and this is a set. Look at all these. These are all our Digistamps that I've already, well, a lot of them, that I already downloaded. So those are all Digistamps.
And then you just send it to your
Send
machine.
it to the sketch.
Brilliant. How fabulous is that? So you can be embroidering these now. Look how stunningly beautiful. The detail in these is quite extraordinary. I love that. That would make a fabulous Christmas card, because then you can set your scene inside. Look at this little cherub here. Aren't they lovely? The detail is really extraordinary. I love Digistamps because it can be the size that you want it to be. That's the thing. So if you've got a stamp at home, it's the size that it is. You might want to reverse stamp it. You can do that because it's digital. All of these beautiful elements here that you can either colour in or create background washes, but you're getting a huge amount of content. Shop download, £15. I mean, it's just value for money wise. You're not going to beat this today, I don't think. This is just phenomenal. Love that. See, I'd blow that up to the side, the biggest it could, print it out and just have it at the side of the bed with some pencils and sit there half an hour before I go to sleep and just colour in. No screen time, and just sit there. These, look at these. These are definitely from Screen Sensation. Follow your dreams. They know the way. Home sweet home. Don't be afraid to be great. I still fall in love with you every day. Oh, that's lovely. This is the one that Alice and I say to each other. I love you to the moon and back. And then she goes, twice. Still now. About to turn 10 on Sunday. And she still says that every time she leaves. So you've got all of these different sentiments. Aim high, stand tall. Lots of positive affirmations in here. Lazy rule number 1. Can't reach it, don't need it. Yeah, that doesn't apply to me when it comes to chocolate or craft, I'm not going to lie. Do not read the next sentence. You little rebel. I like you. That's cool. You've got some of your zodiac signs in here as well. So you've got all of those, or you've got all your zodiac signs. This is a fabulous download. I think this is great. Would these emboss be in Digistamps? Can you do a Digistamps on the embossing function on there?
Yes.
Sure. Let's try it. Can you?
I'll have a go.
All right, have a go. Love doing this. Just throw stuff out there. Just, you know, when things just come into your head and you just, yeah, mouth opens and it comes out. This is amazing. Right, shop download, £15. Okay, so let me introduce you to some of the deals that we've got today as well. Right. Oh, Mel, mentioned chocolate. Now I need some, says Janet. Sorry, love. I know. Well, it's getting to that time of day. By the time I come out of here, I'm going to need a big bar of chocolate today, I think. In fact, do you know what, Amanda? Today, I think we're going to have cake.
Cake?
Yeah. I'm going to go to the supermarket after we're finished at 2 o'clock. I'm going to buy cake.
Cake.
Right, so we have brought you today brand new rice papers. Now, these are printed rice papers, okay? So they're going to come to you like this. You're getting 12 designs. This is Shop Cream, and this is your strawberry and cream collection. The detail in these rice papers is absolutely extraordinary. So you've got layer on layer on layer on layer of design. Look how fine that wisp of hair is that comes down there. Our printers printed it for you. Now you can use your water pens on this. This ink will not bleed. So you can get all 12 designs, Shop Cream, $19.99. Okay, they're beautiful, aren't they? This one is just, well, they all are exquisite. I'm definitely having these rice papers without a shadow of a doubt because they're stunning. I'm going to do fronts of diaries with them, fronts of art journals. I'm going to put them in canvases on the wall. They're just beautiful. So that's your Shop Cream. We also have a Shop Lilac for you. Now, these are also the images that are going to come in your free download. So today, we are saying that if you get your basket spend to the point where you don't pay postage, so £35 after all your discounts, etc., we are going to throw the download for this into your basket for free. So you're going to get all the download for all of those 24 images that I've just shown you for nothing. This was supposed to be a product that launched next week. In the meeting last night, we just went, do you know what? Let's do a deal Thursday. Let's go for everybody this. if they get that basket spend to over £35 for nothing. Now, if you want to buy the download, you can do. It's Shop Hayes and it's £12.99, but you'll get that for free, which is just amazing. So those are your rice papers, Shop Cream or Shop Lilac, whichever you prefer. Then we've also got some card blanks for you, card blanks and envelopes. I'm going to come round here to do this because I need you to see the quality, oh, it's stuck on the counter, of these cards. So, first of all, you're going to get 114 cards and 114 envelopes, okay? And these are the same quality card. They come out of the same paper mill as the Posh, Mono and Stucco cards. Okay, so it's that level of quality of cards. So if you've had any of those packs from us, this is the quality that you're going to get. I love the fact that they're giving you coloured envelopes with these, because then everyone knows it's not a bill and they know there's something lovely inside. So if we start at the top, you've got your cream square cards here with that scalloped edge, and you've got your silver metallic envelopes. Of course, you can mix and match these up if you want to. You've got your regular cardstock. Listen, it's brilliant quality. When you know, it's like when you build a house, you have to get the foundations right. If you don't, you have problems. Same with your card. You don't want it on a fireplace like Bambi, do you? And it just folds down. This is going to be fantastic. So you've got your cream ones, these are your A5 with your pink envelopes. You've got your craft cards here with your red envelopes. They're going to be brilliant for gift cards at Christmas. Little design on the front, they're going to be fabulous. You've got your white cards with your red envelopes. You've got white scallop edge with lilac envelopes. You've got your cream cards with your deep red envelopes. You've got your silver metallic with your red. You've got your white cards with your cream. You've also got your cream A4, so if you're making a big card for somebody that's a special birthday or they're leaving work and you've got a lot of signatures to put on there, you're going to get those in there with the envelopes. You're going to get your scallop ones that have got the embossed detail on them, those little dots, with the envelopes. You're going to get your DL down here, and you're going to get your 5x5. Absolutely phenomenal value for money. It works out at 19 pence per card and envelope. That is a deal and a half. Shop card,
Yes.
£21.99. Brilliant, that, isn't it? And it comes in a big box, so you can keep it stored in there as well. So that's another deal that we've got for you today. The last deal, well, it's not the last deal because we've got £2.50 off all your printables. I'll get Amber to scroll through those as we are watching the demos so that you can pop those in your basket, and I will come down and cover them off later on. Now then, we've been bringing you a deal with the tote. The first one sold out. This one is heading exactly the same way. I don't think by the time we come back tonight we'll have any of these left. There's 15 left. So if you want them, you need to get them. This is your tote. It should be £24.99 retail. And you know what? It's a really good quality tote. What I tend to do is have a tote per craft. So I can literally pick up the bag, take it to my desk, take the contents out, make what I want. So you're getting a fantastic tote. You know the quality of this by now. It's superb. Normally £24.99, shop tote today is £14.99. Now loads of you'd buy it at that price, but what we're going to do is give you extras. So we've got your granny square block. If you don't crochet, you can use this as a bow maker. Amanda decided this morning, which I think is a brilliant idea. So you've got that in there, you're not paying for it. You've also got a 3-hole punch. Now the colours of this will vary slightly. You're not paying for that either. Then you've got your water brushes again. So you've got 20 of these fabulous real brush pens with that colour in there, and you've also got your watercolour brush that has a valve inside it, so that contains that flow of ink as you go in. Are you all right over there, Amanda? Do you need to leave? All right. Yeah. She's just going out the room for a minute. Right, come this way. All right, go on, carry on. It's fine. Right, so you've got 20 of your different colours. Now, I paid over £70 for the Kuretake Clean colour. Honestly, hand on heart, these are just as good. So you're going to get those in there with that water brush that controls that flow. And then you're also going to get yourself a stationery bag. So you get the actual wallet that everything comes in. I think this is brilliant. I'm going to give this to Alice. next school term, when she goes back after summer, this is going with her, a glue stick. Okay, so you've got a glue stick in there. You've got 2 HB pencils. You've got an eraser. You've got a pencil sharpener, and you've got an Easy Glide pen. You've also got a shatterproof ruler, or shatter-resistant ruler, should I say. You've also got a whiteboard. That's what your sponge is for, cleaning the whiteboard. Brilliant, right? And then you're also going to get 2 jotters, one that is lined and one that has the grids in. So that's your lined one, that's your grid one. Brilliant for practicing your Zentangle in that, because you don't have to draw out your grids. Love that. So you're going to get all of those in that wallet, included in the price. Shop tote, $14.99. So not only are you saving £10 off the price of the tote itself, which is worth $24.99, you're also getting all those goodies thrown in. Incredible value for money. We've got 15 of them left. Oh, okay, we're approaching 30, but yeah, we've got a lot. Honestly, we haven't got a lot left. We had quite a number this morning. They're dwindling. And the next thing, I believe, I might be wrong, but I think it's the tote that we're running out of. You've also got a little hook on the side there, so you can attach your keys if that's what you want to do. Shop tote, $14.99. Now then, we've also got these boxes for you here as well, and these are brilliant. This is what you saw Stephanie use with the rice papers and the metal leaf the other day when she made that beautiful box, stenciled on through with Mixie-On, and then added that foil over the top. You're going to get 7 of them. Shop round $19.99 for 7 of them, and they're a really high quality product. They're, listen, they're sturdy. Look, they're not flimsy. $19.99. You've got 7 of them in all those different sizes to be able to decorate. Shop box will get you the same, but in squares. Deal after deal after deal today. Also, just before we go to demo, Amanda, do you want to come back in?
Yes, sorry everybody.
It's all right.
I breathed in and swallowed at the same time.
All right, well, don't use your words up yet, because otherwise you'll be going out again. Right, stucco card. Now, we brought this to you earlier. We've knocked the price down for Deal Thursday. It's $24.99. You're going to get 30 A5 sheets. You're going to get 30 12 by 12, 30 A3, and 60 A4, and it has a very slight, it's not a texture, it's a finish to it. They call it stucco. If you've ever had a plaster in, or you've seen a plastered wall, and some areas are slightly shinier than other because it's been buffed a little bit more, that's what the card looks like. It's a winter white, and it cuts beautifully on your scan and cut. It's also fabulous for your card blanks as well. So Shop Stucco will get you that today for $24.99. Right, Amanda, are you ready?
I think I could talk to everybody again now.
Okay, good.
Try not to do more than one thing at once.
No.
Because it gets a bit, my brain gets confuzzled at the minute.
Right.
So, on here, we have now got, again, I keep saying this every now and again, but then they bring something else back out, the archives that I've never seen before, and I fall in love with something else. It's like, I need this now. So on here, we have got our delicious Digis Volume 1.
Sublimation.
Yeah.
That's woken your brain up, hasn't it? Sublimation. Sublimation.
Yeah. Print it. Oh, and you...
Oh, hello. Right, so you get one of your colour washes, you print it off on your sublimation paper and you put it on a mouse mat, and then you take your favourite design off here and you sublimate on top of it. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, now look what you've done.
Right, go on, carry on.
My head's... I've just been doing some sublimation.
Have you now? Look at you.
I know, right? Oh, you got me all excited again.
Right, come on.
So in our lovely, I'm going to do this, look. Delicious Digis. Now, I can't believe just how much content's in this, because I kept opening a folder and going, what are you giving us here? Now, in Delicious Digis, we've got animals. What did I say?
Delicious Digis. We're definitely having cake this afternoon, Amber. Like Diddy Men and again, isn't it? Yeah.
Did I really say
Yeah,
that?
you did. I did something like that the other day and I can't remember saying it either. Brilliant. Delicious Digis.
Just a minute, can't see.
Way up. It's off.
Just a minute, I can't coughing. Deary me. Put
Right.
me in a bag and shake me up. So we
Well.
have animals, everyday, fantasy, florals, sentiments, and zodiac. I mean, I don't think we can get any more genres in there. So in the animals, oh my word. Oh,
Love that.
oh.
It's been rough.
I'm going to have that as a
I
permanent
think
t-shirt.
I might say that
It has been rough.
occasionally.
Oh, but look, oh my goodness.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Oh, just a minute. Are you ready, everybody? I need everybody to go.
Oh, love is a four-legged word. I love
Look. These are the most adorable characters, and we're going from, obviously, our lovely fur babies that we have in our homes to... I'm high... Aim.
If you're high, love, you need to go home, but don't drive. I am high, standing tall.
I'm crossing my legs at the
Oh,
minute.
yeah, get the one floor sign out, Amber. Oh, dear. I'm high. Oh, it's property coming out. Oh, now we know what the problem is. She's just high.
I'm literally crossing my legs.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear me.
Very funny.
Anyway,
Brilliant.
see if I can get anything else wrong.
Oh, well, listen, I don't think there's any doubt in that, love. To be fair, me and you together.
Oh,
dear.
look, looking foxy.
Look
Aren't
at
these
that.
just the most adorable?
Oh,
Hold on, who's
dear.
the? Oh, Mel, look at him.
I know.
I could just get hold of his paw.
I know,
Isn't he
isn't he
just
lovely?
the most adorable thing?
Yeah,
And we're only in the
absolutely.
animals.
Oh,
Not
dear.
in the mood. I've got these as actually. I can't see. Literally crying. I'm absolutely crying. I've got tears rolling down my face. So just bear with me a minute while I just wipe them on the apron. Oh my
God.
days. I bought this set of Screen Sensation screens because I just adored them. Not in the... Is everybody laughing at me?
Francis, I've got to give you a tenner. Not a money. A tenner lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I need that. Oh,
Oh,
my
dear.
giddy aunt. Sorry, everybody. That was
Don't be
just
sorry, it's funny. Right.
the worst. Look at these. So with the animals, we've given you everything. So we've gone from in our home, out into the wild, all across the globe, and then out into the gardens. Look at this. This one.
I love these.
Just look. Just look at the artwork.
Happy days are our hair again.
Our hair again. Aren't they just the most... Oh, just a minute. What have I just seen?
I don't know. Oh, I need a hug. That's a good one, isn't it?
I have this one because I bought the screens. This was my first set of Screen Sensations that I actually bought because of the husky. Because I just had Luna. Luna is now 12 years old. So that's how long I've had these screens.
Brilliant.
That's been around a while, hasn't it? Blooming heck. So, and then, oh my goodness, just look.
I love these. These are my favourites.
Absolutely.
If you want quick, simple cards, literally, colour wash on the back. So get a background from a different download that you've got with a colour wash on it, play around in effects, that over the top, printed, sentiment, card done. You would make a small fortune making and selling cards like that.
I'm coming from it from a little bit different aspect. I'm going to pyrography that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because that is just unbelievable. Even, do you know, love him.
Yeah, I do
Anything
too.
that's... Oh, hold on a minute. What does this say? Because I can't quite...
I've got a llama.
We've got a lot...
No
No
problema.
problema.
No problema.
Love it. That's
that's
only the
fancy.
animals. So let's go. Hold on a minute. Let's select all and delete those. Let's go into everyday. Now, these everyday icons. I think even if, I'm just saying, all of this, or a lot of these, Mel, are just joined up outside edges, aren't they?
They are.
These are black outlines.
They
So
are.
even if you just print off this icon sheet and then scan it into your scan and cut and just make yourself hundreds of elements of ephemera to work with in your cards. Look at all these pieces. Look, you've got a peacock here, but then bringing them together, you can make your own peacock feather out of it. These texture backgrounds are phenomenal, what you've got in here. And it goes on and on and on. So just a bit like me, just in the, what we classify in as the everyday, you have got 284 images. Look at this. Look at this.
When my dad first started to do art, he always used to draw it in pen and ink, and it just reminds me of that. I have a picture at home that he gave my grandma of the shambles in York, all done with a really fine line of pen in pen and ink.
Isn't that just that on its own? Just to do that as a print and put it up on a room wall would look beautiful. Now we're going to take you into fantasy. Now, again, some of these images. Now, okay.
Rice paper. I knew what you were going to say then. Rice papers.
We've brought you the rice
digital
papers.
download that you're going to get for free.
Just
if you spend £35 or over after all your discounts, you can now take those, change the opacity, and add them to your download. So you're paying £15 for this download with the £5 saving. You're then going to get your basket spend to over 35, which could be the tote, it could be the boxes, it could be the card blanks, it could be all our printables that we've got on today. And then you can import that in and use that in the same way. Did you try it embossed?
Oh, yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Go into effects.
I'm random today now because I'm just delirious. But I think
I need to find embossed.
You do.
Just a minute.
It's there somewhere. Where am I looking?
It is here somewhere. Just bear with me. I've probably gone past it.
Yeah, go on. You probably have. It's
swirl.
Yeah, go on. Keep going up.
There we go. Top. Amount. So take
right.
it.
Yeah, there.
So we can go to amount.
It goes to grey and then width.
They all emboss.
Right, shop download, £15. You need this in your life. That's
is that
amazing.
All that download is?
Yep.
With all this content?
Yep.
Well, my giddy aunt. Goodness me. So let's go back to the files. So we've done animals, and we're in fantasy at the minute. So let me bring up, look. Now, just recently, in fact, only maybe 2 days ago, we were bringing you all the unicorns, if you remember. Now we're giving you all of this download, but look. Oh, let's have some of these. Let's have a little read what some of these actually say. What does that? Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. What's that one about somebody saying they thought, and then I nearly fell off my unicorn? Thought I live in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
When someone told me I lived in a fantasy world, I nearly fell off my unicorn. That's one of my favourite sayings.
That's you all over, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I was looking at Christmas decorations last night.
Oh, Amanda.
Roll me in fairy dust and call me a unicorn. So what else have we got here? Oh, look at that, Mel. That's an incredible background. We've got the... What now?
Oh, I have to read you this. Nothing to do with the show, but Mitch Walker said, the window cleaner's just been, how very rude, how dare he interrupt. And then she's put, this is brilliant, Mitch. I'm sure he worked on a ship and thinks his name is Sinbad as he cleans round and forgets windows have corners, lol. £18 for the privilege. I know, I thought that, Becky. £18. You must have a lot of windows, Mitch.
£18 for round windows.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brilliant. Right.
Look at this. Look at where your pleasure is, where your treasure is, where your heart.
No, hang on. Where your pleasure is, there is your treasure.
Thank you.
Where your treasure is, there is your heart. Where your heart is, there is your happiness. Becky's got a corpse in a minute and not being able to hold that camera because she's crying.
Okay,
I want mine
today,
it's all of us today. You're doing it, I'm doing it, David's doing it.
I can't read, okay?
Oh.
Today I can read, but it's just not the words that are on the screen.
No, there's a million fish in the sea, but I am a mermaid.
I'm a mermaid.
Don't you know?
Yeah, exactly. So that is your fantasy.
Brilliant.
Now, when you look at all these fantasy elements and then think about that download that we've got today, isn't that just incredible what you can create?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Just love it. And that's only that one. Now, let's go into florals. Oh, my word. So again, I've gone all goosey. When we think about the florals, look at that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Okay, all you need to do is print that out, cut it out, pop it on a black and white matte layer, and you've got a card straight away with nothing else needed to do to it. And we're giving you the wreaths. We're giving
some of these on your pet sheets.
Yeah.
Or on your holographic printable sheets.
Oh, nah.
Imagine these.
The fantasy ones on those.
I know.
And I can't think why we've got so many deals today. It's unreal. So you guys must be finding it really difficult, because I do, and I'm on this side of the counter. Just look at the detail in these florals. So let me just, like Mel said, think about these as now sublimation elements. Isn't that just something incredible? So you could be doing these. You can sublimate onto clothes and t-shirts, can't you?
They have to have a polyester content, a high polyester content. It's usually about 60 to 65%, but we are trying to source the best spray we can find so that you can spray it on cotton t-shirts, and that makes them print compatible.
That makes it very exciting. But another one, like Mel said moments ago about printing this onto your PET sheets, you don't have to have birthday wishes, because we've also take it apart and give you the singles. Now, something that you can do really easily, because we've got Minecraft Studio, is then bring on another one and change your sizes. So now you can make yourself a whole sheet of printables that you can cut out. Super, simple. Now, can I ask a question, Mel? Do you think the alcohol inks will colour the PET sheets?
They will, but it will be quite streaky. Because the way that an alcohol pen works is if you do a line, or if you're colouring in, once you go over the top to fill it in, it'll move the colour that's it'll move the ink that's underneath.
Yeah, I understand. Yep. Right, okay, yeah. So, but I thought, I wonder if you could actually get these coloured. So again, just look, even doing this, building up your own artwork, that is just lovely. So let's make this into the bottom part of your card, just like that. And then, in fact, you can even go right click, copy, paste, turn it round, wait till we get to the bit, there we go, line it back up over the top, and you've made your full pattern paper. Again, with all of these, now look, you can actually bring on all of your floral borders, okay, one after another, all of these, just print them all off in one go.
Okay, so get rid of 2 of those borders for me, and then tile it. Tile the one
at the top. So to do that, I'm just going to go up there and I'm going to press tile.
Yep.
And it changes the colour of those boxes when
just
you
drag it down. Look at that. So now one of those borders makes the background paper
makes
for
the
you.
background. Where do you go?
If you've got a laser printer, this is worth its weight in gold.
Absolutely,
literally. It's just phenomenal. And the fact that you can use them with your sublimation now, this is what we're doing at Highlight Crafts, because we're all crafters. We're bringing in one more product that reinvigorates everything that you've got, and I love that. So even if you're starting a brand new craft like the Hot Fix Rhinestones yesterday, you got everything that you needed in the storage, and that's what we're trying to bring you, because we are crafters, so we get what you want as crafters, hopefully, fingers crossed, and if you don't, you'll let us know. But I love that. I think it's absolutely fabulous.
This as a download,
right?
How many different things have we now given them that it can be, so you can print it across all of your printables? Check. So it doesn't matter what it is, you can now got a substrate you can actually print this onto.
Yep. And are these files PNGs?
Yes.
There you go.
What difference does that make? Sorry.
They won't have a background.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. So there's things
so
that
you can drop
build
behind it.
Yeah. So you can build. So then also then what did we say? We can laser print them to use with our foiling machine.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
We can print them onto rice papers and foil it.
You can print them onto your paper and foil over the top with your foil pen.
Yeah, so that's 3. You can sublimate it.
Yep,
4.
4.
We always say that we need to bring you something that's got 3 reasons why. We're up to 4, and I can't remember the other ones that we were just talking about.
Well, all those borders make backgrounds.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just mind-blowing at where you can go. Even if you only go, okay, I'm going to bring this on here, okay. I'm going to have it offset and make it really big, okay, just like that. Like that. A bit more. I want to go even bigger. Because what I'm trying to do is just make a random backing paper that doesn't actually say anything. You don't need it to say anything. So if I go into my digital punch, into here, even if I've just clicked the circle, bring the circle on, this is now just making backgrounds, okay? This is just a texture in the background, okay? So let's keep the inner. We've got that, but now I can go into my effects and I can do all sorts of stuff with it. I can blur it out if I want to. I can emboss it if I fancy doing that. I can now swirl it if I fancy doing that.
Love that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love it.
So all these different things, you can have your faded edges. So you can fade it out.
That's nice.
Then you can go back up into your opacity. Take your opacity out. Okay. There's so many different things. Can I actually know, because I've done that now, can I go like this? I'm just having a, can I then go to tile? Oh, I can.
There you go.
I can tile it and make a background with it. Okay, wow. So then you can manipulate it and then make more backgrounds, which is just amazing.
Right, Amanda, while you get ready for a card demo, because
Yes.
we know we've got one, because we've already cut every single piece of card down that you needed this morning.
But you said I got 5 minutes, so I had to cut it all up ready. I was going to make it from start to finish, but then you went, you've only got 5 minutes, and I went, okay. So I thought, right, I better cut it all up then.
Right, so let's go through this lot now. All my things have been put in the wrong order, so bear with. Right, I need the codes, Amber, please. So shop, this is your pure print 250. You're going to get 75 sheets, and it's shop pure 1049. If you want your premium pure print, let me show you the difference between the two. That's our regular pure print, which gives you a lovely colour. Look at the premium pure print. It's fantastic, that, isn't it? So if you want that in your premium pure print, 250 GSM, you get 50 sheets of that for £12.49. Your next one is your regular pure print in 140. So that is £10.49, and it's shop 40. Your next one, your premium pure print in 140, is shop premium, £12.49. Your acetate is shop printable, and that's £12.49. Your rice paper, £10.49. Shop rice, they've all got £2.50 knocked off them all today, but only today. Okay, price is going back up. If you want your 100 sheets of decoupage paper that moulds and holds its form beautifully, it is shop paper for 100 sheets. It's £10.49. If you want your holographic sticker sheets that you can print onto with your glossy photo settings, and you can use them on your scan and cut, use your vinyl blade on half cut, it will cut it out. Shop hollow, 12 sheets today for £9.49, which is amazing. If you then want your sticker sheets, so you get 10 sheets of glossy and 10 sheets of matte, you get 20 in total for £9.49. If you want your PET sheets, if you're wondering what we're talking about, these are printable again with those glossy photo settings. Print onto this, and then when you cut it out and you put it onto a piece of card, you don't see the edges. It literally sinks into itself. It's brilliant. Sentiments on this and the inside of your cards are fabulous. Then we've also got our printable canvas. This is cool. These are images. Imagine that printed on your fabric.
I want to do that,
and
actually.
Then stitched onto a tote bag. would look lovely. So if you want to print on that texture, peel this off, and then that just goes through your inkjet printer, so it prints on that side. You're going to get 10 sheets of that today for £17.49. That's a brilliant deal. And that's that. Now then, I want to talk to you about this digital download again. If you get your basket spend today to over £35, so once you qualify for that free shipping, once you get to that level, this download will be put into your basket for free. It's worth £12.99, and you're going to get 24 of the most beautiful designs of rice papers, papers full stop, that I have ever seen. If I saw this in a shop and it was in 12 by 12 or A4 or 8 by 8 or 6 by 6, I'd be buying half a dozen of these, because there will always be some that you like, they do your favourites. Now, because it's digital, you can print it in the size that you want it, on the medium that you want it, and when you want it. So the shop's always open. You literally get yourself the best paper for your printer. It doesn't matter about your printer, it's about the paper that you're printing onto. You can foil over the top of these with your foil pen. You can put Mixi onto them and use them with your metal leaf. But they are absolutely stunningly beautiful. I mean, absolutely delicious. And all of that, worth £12.99, is going to get automatically popped into your basket when you qualify for that free shipping, which is absolutely amazing.
And like Mel said earlier, we've borrowed this from something else that's coming up soon, okay? So if you've got ahead and you've got this free, there is something coming that's going to work with this.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I've got dies that are going to... Okay? So
get it free now.
Yeah, get it now.
Oh, you're in trouble. Go on, go back in over there. Are you supposed to be telling people that?
Too late.
Go on, do your thing to camera.
You're welcome.
Right, Amanda, let's do a card, please.
Let's do a card.
Let's
so
do
over
a card.
here, what I did is, because we've got that, have you seen on here, this is my map.
Oh, sorry, darling. Totes are all allocated. Make sure you're checking out your baskets. And
Check out your baskets, everybody, because those totes are
we need
gold.
to get another deal.
Another deal. Oh dear, salmon. So at the moment, out there, we all know what's happening outside in that room. Katie, Stephanie and Sam are running round like whirlwinds trying to find another deal for us to put in there, which is actually quite, no, it's not funny, but it's like...
So you're welcome, Mama.
Yeah, you're welcome on that as well. So, on here, I do myself a roadmap, okay? So I've written down all my numbers, and I have to write down all the numbers because otherwise I'd never find them again, because you get carried away, don't you? You divert. So the ones I've chosen to work with is a bit of every day. Now, I went with, and this one is the map one, so I need to find 228, which is a bit further down. No, we've not got to twos yet. 228, which is a bit of script, because I thought that was really cool. And then I did 221, which is the north, south, east and west. Okay, brought that on. It's my little bit of script. And then I went with the 220, which is my shells, and a little bit further up. So I went with all of the shells. Okay, I brought all those on. And then I duplicated some of the script as well. But that, I actually made myself a little topper sheet, okay? And then I printed it out. So I made myself a little ephemera sheet, which is what I've got here. So that's what I did. Chose all the bits and pieces that I want, because this is a physical card that I want to make. I could make it otherwise, but I wanted a physical card. So I'm going to move that to that side and delete these other elements, because once we've printed out, that's one thing, we've got that, check. Then I wanted to make some of my own backing papers, covered up my work. So I need to go back up to my actual papers. These are your solid forms. So I went up to 123. That was the music one. I thought I quite like the music element, and then I think I did 120, which was the map. Oop. And I just thought, oh my goodness. Now, if you've already got, we had some on the other day, vintage handwriting paper, double-sided. Oh my word. printing these elements onto that vintage handwriting paper, they're going to look spectacular. But I just opted to go with the black and white. So what I did first is I made it into a bigger screen, and then I wanted to add a little bit of something extra because I thought we were a bit needing down here. So all I did was pop that on there and printed it out, which is exactly what I did here. So I've just added to the imagery, okay? Now all I've done is cut it all up, and I've chosen to go black and white. I did have the music one just in case, but I'll use that for something else. So what I've done is, I'm going to turn it round so you can all see. White piece of cardstock, 7x7. Matte and layered a little bit of black on there. And then I've gone with that backing paper where I added on compass. Knew that it was there. So then I've gone round and fussy cut around, and an extra piece of black, I've just put a little band. So now it's broken that up. Yes, I know I'm covering some of the compass up, but I'm not bothered about that because remember, I've got it part of my ephemera piece. Now I can add in my lovely little shells, okay, like this. And again, doesn't matter that they're hanging over the edge. Arrange them however I want. And then this piece here, I matte and layered it onto there. So what I'm actually doing is giving it texture. Differences, I could put this in and tuck it in. I could chop that in half and have half and half, so half here and half here, and maneuver things. I can do a lot with these pieces. Now I've got the compass point, okay, but I've taken off the north, south, east and west just so it's easy for me to cut. And I'm just going to cut it straight down the middle, because now I'm making it work extra for me. I've only had to die cut one, but that one, I can now tuck it in and have it overlapping. It's giving you something else to look at, but then mirroring what's happening down here, I'm going to slide it back in on that top one, up there, like so. So I can move it over a little bit. And it's so easy to work with, ridiculously easy. So whether you want to go ahead and make a full physical card that's flat and just print it, because I could do that with this, okay, and just have it all flat just by creating, using my digital punchers and using the black and white slider, taking all the opacity, etc. out of it, then I can actually create more with this.
Can I change the colour of the Digistamps?
I tried to play with that earlier, and I don't think, because it's not something that I've used a lot of on the Digits. Shall we have a go?
Yeah, just have a go. We've got what, 2.5 minutes.
So let me make this bigger and see what we can do with this. So let's go into effects. So your opacity is going to make it disappear.
Yeah. We get that bit.
Your contrast.
Yeah.
Okay. Brightness. Obviously, actually, I don't mind that. I like that. So if we go to hue, doesn't particularly do anything. And I think it's because it's black.
Right.
Okay. Is that right, Becky? The rainbow, you can see it like rainbows through different greys. I can see that on the screen. The saturation doesn't really do anything. I'm sure when Diana's been talking to me about some of it, I think it is because it is black.
Right.
There is a way you can actually...
Can you colour boost it with the red, green or blue? Yeah,
yes.
There you go.
Okay.
So once you've had that colour in, so go up with the red.
So it's there, look. And now let's go to the
hue.
And it changes it slightly, but not massively.
No, so your colour boost is your red and your blue and your green, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can change it, not to all the 300 and odd different colours, but look at that, sepia.
So I can add some blue in.
Yeah.
So
this
is
can
where
get some different colours. It's like having lots of different colours of ink pads, isn't it?
Yeah, this is.
Right.
Absolute. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at this. Right. Okay. So let's bring my mat back in. Where did I find the sepia?
We've lost her now.
Where did I find the...
You did your boost.
Oh, look. Now look what you've done.
Oh, not me. It's my craft studio, isn't it?
Look at... Oh, now look.
Right, Amanda, we've got less than a minute
Less than a minute.
Right. I am.
Have we got? Did we ever spin the wheel?
No,
'Cause
we
brought
forgot.
it in.
I know, we forgot, Amanda.
Oh.
I've got too many things going on in my head today
Never
to
mind.
remember it all. I'm going through that wall again. There's a massive metal-shaped hole in the wall, and I literally just stepped through it. That's what the sheet's covering up. Seriously, I just roll through the studios.
gets
Back
on
with David for the second helping and a completely different spin on the Romance and Roses that we had with Amanda this morning. So I'm going right next door, and then I'll see you in about 5 minutes' time. Go and grab a quick cuppa. We're going to run around like headless chickens now, moving everything next door to the other studio. But that's not your problem. We'll see you on the other side of this. You take care. See you in a minute. Bye.
Bye, everybody.